Drifter, are you enjoying your new company?
What do you mean?
Cowards, refugees, escaped slaves, criminals. Your new brothers and sisters all under this one happy banner that only says one word.
And what would that word be?
Survivors.
Which one are you?
Good question. I used to be a tech hunter, so I'd be robbing lost technology and artifacts. I guess that would make me a criminal in some people's eyes. However, I'm no longer one and I have nowhere else to go. That would make me a refugee. I couldn't save someone when I first came here, so I suppose I'm a coward as well. Maybe I am all these things, but above all else, I'm a fool.
It sounds like you've given in to apathy.
What's your name, Drifter?
I'm Oyun.
Shrike. Let me tell you something, Oyun. Remain here long enough, and in between the deathly silence, only occasionally replaced by howling winds or screams in the night, and sometimes both at the same time. And you might too wonder what the point of it all is.
Then maybe you've been here too long, Shrike?
Is the world out there that much better than in here?
In some ways it is, in some ways it's not. But I know one thing for sure. It won't improve if it simply stands still.
An optimist? It's either because you haven't been here long enough, or you're a bigger fool than I am.
Maybe. But let's switch to another topic. You mentioned you were a tech hunter. Is that what brought you here?
Yes. Me and 3 other fools thought we could chase a lead on a lost lab somewhere in the north of here.
Do you still have that lead?
I do. I take it you intend to chase it too.
That's right. I need your help.
My help? The last time someone needed my help was when Crumblejohn managed to get his foot stuck in between 2 pipes. Don't ask me how he managed that.
I take it that's one of the residents here.
He is. A real charmer. Likes the typical things men his age like. Grumbling and mumbling.
Either way, can you help me or not?
You know I hear you speak, and I do get that feeling that there might be something to your words. But tell me, Oyun, is your group strong?
Most of them fly their own banner that says survivor if we continue speaking in metaphors. Yes, I believe they can endure a lot and come out stronger.
Then maybe there is something to you. Or maybe in the end it turns out that I still am the biggest fool of them all, and no one can possibly measure up. I can help you, Oyun. But can I ask for 2 small favors in return?
Name them.
If I help you find this lab, will you take me with your group? Ideally away from this place once your job is done.
Of course, I could use a tech hunter. And your second favor?
Don't actually be a fool. I've known one for all my life. And he eventually got himself killed.
Shrike, if I may. Considering how little we know about this world we live in, aren't we all fools?
Huh. Good answer. Impressive, even.
Before we go anywhere, I'd like to know a little about what your lead was, if you don't mind.
Very well. Supposedly, somewhere in Obedience, there's a hidden lab. Also, supposedly, there should be blueprints for various war machines. Ancient artillery and various experiments.
It didn't mention anything specific, did it?
Nothing really outside the usual promise that gets a tech hunter moving. Why? Are you looking for something?
Yes. I'll fill you in later. I'll also keep looking around here for a bit and then muster the rest of my group. I'll let you know when we'll be ready to head out.
Beep found a new recruit!
You did what?
Is this your stupid squad?
I didn't expect that. Also, that would be Crumblejohn.
Beep, what did you just do?
Beep?
And how did you get all this equipment?
Beep!
I don't know what I just signed up for, but at least it's starting off as something amusing, even though we may be doomed. If only you could see me now, brother.
Hashish.
Come on, Grain! Have a little bit. It won't bite. I won't bite.
I'll pass. And you really shouldn't be doing that.
Do what, you dig? Relax for the first time I'm in. I don't even know. Yeah.
Hashish.
You know what? You got the right idea. Hashish.
Hashish.
What the hell is going on here?
It's about time you showed up. I've been listening to this drivel for what feels like hours.
Son! We're just relaxing. No big deal. Yay! I can't feel me leg though. Me real one, not the new one. This one's so great.
Have you gone nuts? You were not supposed to use this.
Will you calm your bleeding tits? I only used a little, you dick.
All right, that's enough of that.
Hey, what'd you do that for, you prat?
And you keep going for my throat every time I mess up?
So what? I'm allowed to mess up now and again, too. Attention, hog. Yay. I can't stay mad at you forever. You did get me this leg after all. Whoa! This is so great!
I apologize. I promise I'll pay for that.
I'm just enjoying a break and me new leg. I do have you to thank for that. Come on, give me a kiss.
No, you're good. Come with me.
Why? Whoa! Easy there, you animal. If you insist.
Green, follow me.
Fine.
Now you lie here for a bit and I'll get you something for this. Also.
Hey, whoa! Hey, the fuck you doing? Give me that back, you dick.
You'll get this leg back when you sober up. Now just lie there and wait until I'm back.
You taking the piss? I just told you. I can't feel me actual leg, you dick.
Watch over her, will you? Make sure she doesn't do anything stupid.
If I have to,
Rain, can I have a...
just try and sleep for fuck's sake.
Hey, Drifter. A moment of your time. Come, celebrate with me.
And what exactly would I be celebrating?
You're new here and you made it. And it's a new day we all draw a breath. What isn't there to celebrate?
Very well. I suppose I have a little time.
That's the spirit. The name's Grim. I'd offer you a seat, but I'm afraid old Bonehead here won't move, will you? Would you like some sake?
I'm Oyun, and thanks.
Nothing like home quality, eh?
I suppose.
What brings you so far away from home, Oyun?
An overwhelming need to find answers.
Huh. And here I thought you were just a Ronin.
You're only half wrong. I'm a Ronin with a purpose.
I knew I'd like you.
What about you? What brings you here?
Disgrace. What else? I refused to obey my lord's command and he wanted to cut off my head. It's never been much to look at, but I didn't want to have it removed just yet.
Which lord did you serve?
The Honorable Lord Yoshinaga Hanzo.
I see. So you're from Heng.
You're right. What about you? Did you serve anyone I know?
Unlikely, and my serving days are over.
Well, how about that? Sounds like another reason to celebrate. Have another, I insist.
Thanks, but I should be going now.
Come now. What's the rush? We just met, and between you and me, I'm finally glad to have met someone from the United Cities for once. Besides, I'm interested to know what brings you here exactly. Seeking answers to what?
How things ended up like this. It's a long story to tell.
Tell you what, Oyun. I've still got a mostly full bottle of sake and all the time in the world. Why don't you fill me in?
I'm back. How is she doing?
The good news is she can feel her leg again. The bad news is I know this because she tried to kick me.
All I wanted was a quick hug, ya dick!
And that's just about enough of this I can stand. Here, drink this.
What is this? Piss! It reeks!
It's something that will help you with your current condition. I hope you're happy. I had to spend a fortune to get these.
No way! That's piss! You're trying to make me drink your urine, you pervert!
Oh, for fuck's sake! No, it's medicine that will help you not have withdrawal. Or did you forget that will happen? I got it from a vendor here for quite the opposite of a bargain.
You're making me drink the vendor's piss! You're sick, you are! Sick!
Taryn, you'll drink this or we're all leaving you here, and no, you won't have your leg back either.
Fine! See if I care, you dick! Bloody disgusting!
Please tell me that's actually a real medicine you gave her.
You're satisfied now, you prat! Made drink. Made me drink. Made me... Oh, yeah. Bollock.
Don't worry, that's phase 1 of the treatment. All that excess energy is as good as gone.
At least there will be some peace and quiet.
For phase 2, we're gonna have to buy a lot of food, and I do mean a lot.
Why is that?
Instead of withdrawal, she will feel hunger and it will last for quite a few days.
Guess that's why the tech hunters have been stocking up on food lately.
Now, to treat our friend downstairs.
Hashish.
Here. This will... Wait. You've only been on the leaf? Nothing else?
Hashish. Never been more happy.
You know what, buddy? I'm gonna hold on to this one.
So, you've been in a siege, and the Shek managed to send them packing. I wish I could have seen that. Worthless holy dogs.
Yeah, I guess we paid the price for staying in one place for too long.
I sure wouldn't mind if those crazed hivers attempted that here. I bet I could cut through them, like a meat cube.
I suppose it depends who made the cube.
Ha! You're a good one, Oyun, real good. But do you know what I really think? I think you're full of shit.
You're free to doubt what you want, but it's all true.
Come on. I've been disgraced, not turned simple. A whole other land somewhere outside of this one. And to top it off, this Omen of Rust.
Look, getting here wasn't part of my plan. If it would have been up to me, I would have been part of a takeover of Gekkazan and played my part under that leadership.
And you think you would have done better?
I guess now we'll never know.
Let's say I believe you. Tell me, how did I not hear about this? I've given 20 years of my life in service to the United Cities. You said 10 years ago all contact was cut to your island. What about the 10 years before that?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the ins and outs of the higher-ups' decisions. My easiest guess is that they kept it a secret.
Keeping secrets from a sergeant. Please stop trying to pull my leg. Come on, you're just a drifter. Came across a fancy set of clothes for you and your lady friend and came up with a fancy story. I commend your acting abilities as well as your ability to remain calm.
Maybe I have my training to thank for that. And maybe my training also helped me figure out when I'm being interrogated.
You know your straw hat has been really doing you a disservice. I've just now seen your eyes through it. You are a samurai.
Former samurai.
Of the new moon, yes, yes. But one way or another, some things will stay with you for life, even if you give up your title. Tell you what we'll do now, Oyun. You told me that you want to head to obedience. That passage that mentions it in your document. I want you to recite it to me right now.
Very well. Here it is. They came before I knew what I was looking at. The land there is wrong. The stone splits sharp and red, and the wind feels old, like it's dragging echoes from someplace deeper than the ground. Rusted arms of buried titans claw out from the earth, unmoving, like they're trying to crawl free but forgot how. The air doesn't speak there. It listens. We lived in the cracks, waited in the dark, took what wandered too close. That's how it had always been. No questions, no gods, no need for either. But one night we left a drifter lashed to a pillar, usual rite. Gone by morning, no signs of struggle, no blood trail, just silence. After that, we started hearing things no one wanted to admit. Chains without rattles, footsteps without weight, breathing where no one stood, no one talked about it. But we stopped taking strangers, stopped talking loud. The shadows started to feel watched, not haunted, watched. Like something had judged us and let us linger for reasons we couldn't understand. They came again. I saw them. Figures like men, but they moved like tools. No sway, no stagger, no sound. Eyes, I think they had them, but nothing behind. They walked like purpose, wearing skin. They looked at us, or through us. One of ours broke and ran. I watched him disappear into the dark. We found his mark carved into the wall the next day, split clean as if etched by lightning. No sign of him, no sign of pain, just gone. But it was the voice I heard that I'll never forget. It wasn't loud, it wasn't even anger. It was calm, too calm, like it wasn't speaking to us, but to something else, something higher. Only one word stood out. Judgment. I didn't hear the rest. Maybe it wasn't even meant for us. But that word, that one word, stuck with me. It rings in my head, even now. Judgment. It felt like it wasn't a threat, just a statement of what was already decided. It felt final. And when I heard it, everything around me seemed to freeze, like even the land held its breath. And that's when I knew. I'd seen ancient machines there before, relics half buried, their arms still reaching, their bodies stiff and cold. Those things had no life in them, nothing behind the metal but rust and dust. But this was something different. This wasn't just a machine. It wasn't a relic, a ghost of a past age. These weren't just ancient things that could be brushed aside with time. This was alive. Not like us, not like the machines. They didn't make a sound, but I felt it. Whatever they were, they moved like the land moved, like they knew something, like they were waiting for us. I left before it could see me again. No orders, no ceremony, just walked until I couldn't feel its eyes anymore. There are things buried in that place, things that watch, waiting for something. If you go there, don't follow the iron arms. Don't look too long at where the wind changes. And if you hear steps where there should be none, don't turn around.